Payday. You know that feeling, right? It's a moment of relief, but then almost immediately the stress kicks in. But what if you could totally flip that script? What if you could turn payday into your single most powerful wealth building moment? Well, today we're going to break down a super tactical 15-minute routine that does exactly that.
So let me ask you this, and be honest. Do you control your paycheck or does it control you? It's a really important question. I mean, that money hits your account and for a split second, you feel rich, right? But what happens right after that is what really truly determines your financial future. Are you actually building wealth or are you just, treading water until the next one comes along? Okay, so here's the thing. The problem isn't the entire month. It's not even the whole week. It's this tiny, tiny window of time right after you get paid. We're calling it the 15-second danger zone. And trust me, it's a powerful impulse trap that can completely derail your financial goals before you've even had a chance to breathe.
Yeah, you heard that right. 15 seconds. It sounds crazy short, I know, but believe it or not, that's literally all it takes for your brain to just sabotage your entire budget. This isn't an exaggeration. This is probably the single most dangerous financial moment of your entire month.
So what's happening here? Well, the second that direct deposit notification pops up on your phone, bam, your brain's reward center just lights up like a Christmas tree. It's not thinking about your rent. It's immediately thinking about that new gadget, that amazing dinner you wanted, or finally clearing out that online shopping cart that's been staring at you. It's a pure, powerful, emotional reaction. Logic has left the building. So it really all boils down to this, right? It's a fundamental choice. On one side, you've got a 15-second tornado of impulse, losing control. On the other, you have 15 minutes of intentional action, of building your future. That's the trade-off. And today, we are absolutely choosing the 15 minutes. Okay, so to make this 15-minute routine actually stick, we've got to do something really important first. We have to completely reframe how we think about a paycheck. This isn't just about spending money. It's about a crucial mindset shift. And this quote right here, this is the key to the whole thing. Your paycheck is actually your future financial freedom chopped up into monthly installments. I mean, let that sink in for a second. We have to stop seeing it as a reward for the work you just did. Instead, you need to start seeing it as a down payment on the life you actually want to live.
Exactly. This money isn't just to get you through the next 30 days. Think of it as the raw material, the actual bricks and mortar you're using to build the life you want down the road. Every single paycheck is another brick you get to lay. All right, so with that new mindset locked and loaded, let's get tactical. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. This is the 15-minute wealth routine. This is your step-by-step game plan for every single payday. And don't worry, it's a super simple 3-step process. First, we're going to get crystal clear on our numbers. Second, we're going to protect our financial health for the long haul. And third, and this is the best part, we're going to put the whole system on autopilot so your wealth just builds in the background without you even thinking about it. So let's break it down. Okay, step 1. This is all about getting clarity. Because look, before you can tell your money where to go, you have to know where it absolutely must go. We're talking about the non-negotiable, essential stuff you need to survive. And the guiding principle here is something called the 60% rule. The goal is pretty straightforward. Try to keep your essential living expenses, your housing, utilities, food, transportation, under 60% of your take-home pay. Now, this isn't some rigid, unbreakable law, but it's an incredibly powerful target to aim for because it creates so much breathing room in your budget.
And here's a perfect example of why that rule matters so much. Look at this. If you can keep your necessities down to, say, 55%, you've just created this huge surplus. Now, a solid 20% can automatically go to your savings and investments, and you still have a whole 25% left over for discretionary spending. The fun stuff. That right there is the power of being intentional with your essentials. All right, let's move on to step 2. Now, this might seem a little unrelated at first, but trust me, protecting your credit score is a vital part of this 15-minute routine. It's so much more than just a number. It's about protecting your financial power for the long term. So why is it so important? Well, because a good credit score can literally save you tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime when it comes to big purchases like a car or a house. So a quick but absolutely non-negotiable part of your 15-minute check-in is just confirming your credit card bills are paid on time. It's such a simple act, but it protects your future buying power in a huge way. And that brings us to the final and honestly the most powerful step of all, automation. This is the secret sauce. This is what makes the whole routine work effortlessly in the background, building your future without you having to put in daily effort.
This entire step is built on that timeless golden rule of personal finance. Pay yourself first. And this isn't just some vague goal, okay? It's a system. It means the second your paycheck lands in your account, pre-scheduled automatic transfers move money straight to your savings and investment accounts. And here's the critical detail. You do this before you pay your rent, before you pay your car note, before you pay any other bills. Look, at the end of the day, automation beats willpower every single time. It builds a system that completely sidesteps that 15-second danger zone we talked about. It yanks all the emotion out of the decision and turns building wealth into what it should be, a consistent, automatic, and totally effortless habit. So there you have it. The plan is simple, it's tactical, and it takes less time than it does to brew a pot of coffee. Your next payday is probably just a few days away, so the only question left to ask is, what will your 15 minutes look like?